One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and what I've got here for you today is a beautiful little one owner 48,000 original mile Grand Am fuel injected SE with the dual overhead cam 16 valve quad 4. Whoo buddy, this is a gas saving mobile that is built for comfort, style, has the ride. It's just a absolutely gorgeous car. It gets some looks, and it's got a new look to it, even though it's got the old look. It screams early 90s, but at the same time, it's still a little bit a fender. I mean, it's just kind of sporty at the same time. And I'm going to go around, I'll do a once around here, and then I'll go up close and show you any minor damages or anything like that, to where you can see any dings or anything. Not much to talk about on this car. Like I say, one person took care of it, and they did a darn good job. I need to have trophies to give out for people like this. Seriously. But that is your once around. Like I say, my name is Nathan. It's 406-544-6919. And you can reach me absolutely anytime. www.oneownercarguy.com and beaglespocket.com for the miniature beagle puppies. And that's about that. I'm going to drop down as fast as I can, get underneath this thing, because my sun is going down, son. Nice tight spoiler. Nice and oh my goodness. I have so many cars and I forget just how clean some are until I get under here. And my God, to get one this clean, good luck. That's all I got to say. Look at all the plastic and everything. Little ding right there, like you'd get from a parking lot or something. Look at that grill. This thing just had to be garaged. Little bit of light fading starting right there, if you can see that. These wheels are in great shape. A little light fading on the black there, that you can see. Spoilers here are nice and tight still. Underneath this car, this is a California car. Nice clean pans. I get all excited and happy. Yeah, I do. Yes. That's for darn sure. Check this out. Let me get up here. Some of them are a little bit lower to get under, but I like to show underneath. Look at that cat, looks brand new. My God, everything just looks crisp. Beautiful car. I love them web lights too, that the Grand Ams and Grand Prix had in these years. I remember thinking on this, you know, a guy should throw some paint on that right there. Just pss, 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 real quick. Just to cover it. As you can tell, it's nice, good metal, but this is California. Stuff don't rust here. Somewhere else you might not be so lucky. Nice. I think he put new shocks on it. He sure did. They were newer shocks. Small little hole in your pipe there. Need some pipe dope or whatever it's called to put on it. Plug that up. It's not needing a new pipe or nothing. Just a little pinhole. Looks like something flew up into it or something maybe. Tink! Tink, he said. Okay, well, that's your once around, your underneath around. I'm not going to do the reach around. We're just going to go right for the damage and kind of show you. Now going down this side, you've got a ding right here. And a double ding will do you. There's a small one right there. Tiny little ding right there. And I started right there because it was the biggest damage and the only damage that I know of. And I wanted to show you around how these are all tight. A couple little smudges, tiny smudges there. Tiny smudges. Oh, that was bubbles, wasn't it? A little smudge there. Lines are tight. Paint is shiny. A few chips around there. No hair around there, so it's a little wore down. Don't say that kind of stuff when you're selling a car. It's just not right. It's just not right. Tiny little scuffies right there. Almost didn't touch nothing, but he just almost did. Does that make sense? It's there. I'm showing it and I'm disclosing it, but at the same time, God, he just barely. Now this guy did the tip. We might want to talk to him because he had a couple of little bubbles. looks great, but this one is the worst. We got a couple bubbles going along it. Car looks great. Just absolutely beautiful. All the cladding is very nice and tight, and the spoilers very nice and tight and intact. Little ding there, little scratch right there, and that's about all I see on it. And that's what these are about. Oh, antenna missing. Went through a car wash and somebody unscrewed it. Or at the tow guy when it got taken and guaranteed. Wiper end has flipped off there. Did not notice that when he repaired. Chip in the windshield. Actually, in San Diego, usually you don't need it repaired, but right now it's been raining the past 2 weeks. It actually dropped down to 28 degrees. Frozen on everything. I got a sweater and a coat on, man. It's cold. Down here by the ocean, this wet cold cut right through you. Enough about that. A little scuff here. Small, just light scuff. You know, he scuffed that right there. Just a tiny bit. A tiny bit? What's that? And he touched it up, I can tell. I can tell! A little bit. Yeah, right along there. That right there is faded from black. Faded from black. Couple small little rock chip type things. Fog lights are intact, that's a rarity. Little light crease right along there. God, you can't go along this long without just kind of creasing against something in a parking lot. Across that hood is just beautiful. Now you know, they paint a black line on them lights. And that top black line is worn off. The lights are crystal clear though. Well, going down this side, inside of your fender wells, I hope you can see this. Look at, oh my god. That's so shiny. So nice and shiny, and there is no, it's all factory. It's just all the way it is, man. Yeah, AC Delco shocks. Yeah, buddy. The guy believed in putting the right stuff on his car, and you can't argue with it if it's the kind of way it's going to keep it. Chippy ding. A chippy ding? What is a chippy ding? It is a chippy that has a ding in it. Yeah, a little bit of a ding with a chip, whatever you want to call it. Split in that, and usually these are all cracked out of here and fallen out and gone. Actually, it's a very rare car to find in any shape. You just don't see them in a coupe like this. Great gas mileage. And peppy. Le Pew. Little ding there. Just absolutely beautiful. That's your once around. Your twice around. Love that bumper with that sporty look and the webbed lights. Just so slick. Well, I guess now it's about that time. And we're going to have to go for a test drive. Oh man, you mean I'm going to have to drive this? Alright. That is probably my favorite part. And I was told a few times by a few people that I wait too long for it and tease. I'm not trying to. My main thing is the damage. If it don't run, you ain't going to see it here. It's going to be in a little spot where I don't move it. So I got to show you the damage. That's my main point. And I love YouTube for that. I'm the biggest YouTube fan in the world. Forget about Facebook. I don't care where you went to eat. And I don't want to play some bubble game or something. I want to talk to people about cars. Okay, here we go. OneOwnerCarGuy.com, StockGambles.com. If you want to invest in something, I've got all kinds of stocks I review on there. Oh man, look at this beautiful car. StockGambles.com. 48,000 original miles. I had a guy tell me that. He says, well, what do you mean? They're knockoff miles? And it's like, no. I mean that it ain't turned. That's where it is. And I've got to show you this while we're up here. Auto check. And out of a 9 to 25, I scored a 44 on this one. I scored? The car scored. And all your mileage adds up there. It's in great shape. Great shape. I'm gonna got that hooked around the gear shift there. The sun is a killer this time of day for the test drives. It certainly is. Just a little third of a pedal, man, and you're up at the speed limit at the snap of my fingers. Brakes really nice. At about a little more than half throttle, this thing just goes. Got a real nice power band in it on a low end. You're gonna just pull out, aren't you? That's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're paying attention here. I wanted to slow down anyways right up here. Yeah, you can't keep it into it for that next gear shift, or you'd be going 60. It's a 40. We're not looking to speed. It is a beautiful day in this beautiful quad forward dual overhead cam 16 valve mile per gallon getting son of gun. You gotta watch it too. You put your foot into that just a little bit too much, especially if there's just a little bit. Got the window down still. Just a little bit of water out. Woo, buddy. This thing will peel. Oh, look at that little plummet. No retakes here. It ain't like we can go cut. Take 32. We'll take it from the bottom. So, yeah. Can't do that. So all the stumbling over my own lips because just can't be fixed. I'm sorry. Beautiful car. We're gonna go up here and look at the interior now. Oh man, the 93. Oh man, the 93 Mercedes-Benz. Check out this Cadillac up here. Seville STS, baby. Woo! That is a beautiful car. Vogue top. 420. Oh man. Check out Redneck Mercedes Pipes on YouTube here. And Redneck Ford horns. Yeah. Pull up the pickup. Okay, so now we have done this to this. I'm going to show you the interior here. I love the orange lights on the dash. You can't see them right now, it's a little daylight out. Maybe you can see the tint. Yeah, if I turn it off, you can. This dash is beautiful. It's in great shape. Everything about this car is just beautiful and in great shape. It seems like there's basically nothing that I could complain about. I'm going to take this with me to work. So actually what I'll do is I will fold it up like so and put it under the seat. Now it's there for you. Look at that door panel. Great shape. Latch up here. Very good design. Body by Fisher. The seats are in great shape. Even the lumbar support and everything. These cars are very famous for this piece just kind of rolling flat and then this stuff just tearing to shreds because of the shape of them. They're very form-fitting, and honestly, if you can find one in this shape, they feel awesome. As far as wear on the inside, look at these pedals. Just clean as can be. A little bit of dirt in there from me driving it around, and you will get. It's got 48,265. I'd figure for a couple more because I'll be driving it. A little bit of wear right there, and a little bit of wear right there. I'm going to show you that in its completeness, where you see everything, and just that crack right there on that piece of plastic. Stand there, that may come out. Headliner, great shape, just beautiful. Headrests, beautiful. These still work. You actually have to pull them to get the seat up, which isn't what you have to do in most of them. Just yank on the seat and they fly forward. This one flies forward while you're driving if you're by yourself usually. Not this one. Usually in these cars, this one still holds. God, it's beautiful. It's in great shape. If you're looking for one of these cars, either to save money on fuel or to drive and have a nice sporty looking car, save money and be economical, whatever it may be, stop looking, call Nathan. 406-544-6919. And I'm here to tell you this back in this car is just beautiful. Look at this. It takes a second for this camera, a few of them, to get adjusted. And the backing to this is coming off on here, and you could rub it all off if you wanted to. I just left it. If you want to pause this and look at all your build cheat codes, your data codes, that's pretty cool stuff. If you know what you're looking at, they tell you everything about the car. On this particular car, I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, it's locked down. It's in perfect good shape. Man, I like to say, almost like to say like new. Look, that's how my hands get all dirty all the time. Light still works, tags on everything. It's a rag on that. Look at this. Nothing that's 25 years old, 23 years old is like new. But phew, this is as close as you're gonna get. It's hard to close from the side there, huh? God, every time I do that when I'm doing a review, it freaks me out immediately of, oh, did I leave the keys in there? Because I guess I've done it before, huh? Look at that dash. It's not been out in the sun, man. This thing's been taken care of. It's been garaged. This is beautiful. This side's not gonna crack or nothing. Was this the one? Hello? There we go. Okay. Hang on, let me show you the seat first. It's in beautiful shape. Same thing, all clean on the lumbar. You got your book in here. Look at the cup holders. Did you see that? Or did I move away too quick? I love having all the books and stuff. And there's a way, I think, to... There you go. And think about this. Actually, I'm going to take the time here to put this book back in this bag along with the lock. It's just right. A little mark of some sort right there. And I might have just done that with my finger. It's not very deep. I know to come off. And look at that. It stays, man. Cool stuff. A little bit of something right there. Somebody got in with something on their feet. Guy probably freaked out. I would have. Look at that door panel, man. Like I say, I need to give these kind of people a trophy. Okay, let's get this thing up. Give you a cockpit view. God, that's nice. Get out of here. Well, Nathan, 406-544-6919. You can reach me anytime. These are still tight, man. It's awesome. I think I can get under the hood here before I'm done. And by done, I mean 20 minutes is the limit. At 20 minutes, these cameras shut you off. I could get a lower grade camera. It would go longer, but I won't even have to edit nothing. This will just be up YouTube quick if I can get this done. And my mind starts racing. Did I forget anything? I forgot to show you how clean this motor is. I'll tell you that much. Hang on a sec here. You're gonna love this. Can I get some help? Lay the seats down in the back, please. Look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. Clean as can be. I don't think I'm going to make the 20 minutes. I don't even care if I make the 20 minutes. I care to show you this. I mean, wow. Even if you're not looking for a car, it's just amazing to see. Look at this. So clean. Look at this. Not even, oh my God, and that's such a thin, it's like tinfoil, man. That is awesome. This is the most, that's amazing. Here's this. I'll show you the back seat here. Look at that. You can load kids and cows and lumber and tools and everything you can imagine back here. Okay, maybe not the cows. Well, I'm gonna have to clip another part in right here. You know, one of my subscribers told me that the reason you can only film up to 20 minutes on these cameras is because if they gave you the full time to keep going longer, they'd have to charge you the tax on the electronics for a video camera and for my mini DSLR or whatever it's called camera. So you'd pay doubly for it, more tax, and it would raise the price to where it's not efficient. Interesting. Makes sense, I guess. So they cut it off at a certain time, and it's not a video camera. Although this makes a pretty damn good video. AAA battery. Just replaced. This guy took care of his stuff with them AC Delco shocks and AAA battery. I guess at some point he stopped keeping. I gotta keep showing that piece of tinfoil. It's just, I've never seen one that clean before. And all your seal up here. Oh man. Little fray in that. So join the fray. Gotta disclose a couple scratches around the prop rod. You're really digging for stuff. That's what I'm talking about. They spray that black. I'd probably respray it. Psst. Look nice. Well, that is the prop rod. Look at that. The prop rod's even tight. Oh my God! I don't think I have ever seen a car of this age with a tight prop rod. Tight prop rod. Sounds like a hot rod. Sounds like a rock and roll band, man. Okay, well, that is that. I can't think of anything else to tell you about this except for that beaglespocket.com has the coolest beagles in the whole wide world because they're my beagles. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I'll tell you what, they are really, really cool miniature beagles. You can search beagles on my channel here and see all kinds of videos. I want to show you. Gotta get my keys out of my pocket. And I was sure to put them in the pocket that I would remember, and then of course, you know how that goes. Double set of keys on the key. I tell my people over and over, my people, I'm like I'm Moses. I tell them over and over, don't leave two sets of keys on the same ring. Do they listen? No. What happens when I lose the keys? I lose all my keys, man. This is not cool. And when I'm testing these things out, I start them up because too many times have I ran them dead. All your, you know, that radio is intermittent. Intermittent, is that what it is? Seems it. Maybe it's just the antenna. No, I believe it's intermittent because it works, and then it don't when you start up sometimes. It actually has a driver information system on it. Showed you in the glove box there. The car does have the power. Oh yeah, here. Power locks on it. Can't tell if my low-level light adjustments happened yet or not. And other than that, once again looking at those miles and the tachometer, buddy. All these gauges everywhere. I can't think of anything else to tell you. I'm just going to disclose this as non-working, although it was working earlier. Yeah, I could sell you a deck for it with a CD player even for $45. Beep 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 beep. Now that was an interesting buzzer beeper. A buzzer beeper. Courtesy lamp. This one works, of course. There was ashtray, cup holder. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Well, thank you for watching, and beaglespocket.com. And, ooh, even baskets on the back are tight. You know, when you get that thing, I'm going to get in here and show you. It doesn't want to, there we go, yeah it does. You just got to kind of work the knob just right. Yeah, I bet you, yeah, you can reset it however you want. Yeah. It works, but to come all the way in, you might have to push on that edge a little bit. Dome lamps and all up here. Extra dome lamps or something. 5 lamps. Little pocket up there for storage. Nice sun visors. They squeak on that one. Glad I dropped that for you to where you can see. Well, ain't nothing else to show you. That's that. Nathan, 406-544-6919. And plenty of tread on the tires. Great shape. I'd say 40% to 60% on the front and 30 to 40 on the back. If you happen to want to replace them, I got a place here that's really cheap for used ones, or Walmart's cheap, man. They're hard to beat. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day or night. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Get some interior pictures here and get this thing uploaded. Check my channel for all sorts of cool videos. Almost 1,000 of them on there. And new content daily. Contests and all sorts of stuff this year. One Owner Car Guy. Love them double fog lights in the front. .com. I don't know if it's a fog light. That might be a blinker up top, but it's just a double light thing. It looks cool. Call them lights. Woo, buddy. 89, one owner, 48,000 miles. Good gas mileage. Into the mid to high 30s with these for some people. Me, I probably put my foot in it too much for that.